Hello and welcome everybody. So today we are going to be playing the Music Machine, and we're going to also be checking out the Iron Lung as well. So we're going to be playing two more of David Semensky's games here. I can't say I know what this one's about, and I don't. There's music, right? Okay. So I'm going to turn up the volume a bit here. WSAD to move, hold shift to run, hold left mouse to display the cursor, release left mouse to interact, press right mouse to examine inventory, press T to skip certain dialogue, press escape to toggle this menu. The game saves automatically when you exit. Take your time, explore. Moon, Amber, welcome. How are you two doing today? Um, so I don't think this is a 1 hour game. I think. Um, which is interesting. What did he say his name was? I'm gonna actually turn up the volume on my end here. Oh, I have to click. He didn't. Oh. Is he bringing the boat back for us? Virginia, welcome. How are you doing today? Of course not. Right. Of course not. It's lonely here. But we're used to loneliness. Right? I am. I don't know about you. Come on, I have no friends and everyone thinks I'm a weirdo. That's part of being adolescent. Loneliness is growing up and listening to you. I'm sorry. Growing up as loneliness is growing up and listing your barber as an emergency contact. Okay, Mr. Dramatic. It's talking to people who won't answer, and it's suspecting that Travis Bickle wasn't actually crazy. Who is Travis Bickle? Never mind. Who is Travis Bickle? Okay, one sec. I really like this art style. You don't actually want to kill me. Yes, I do. No, you don't. You haven't thrown me in front of a bus. You haven't had me stab myself or shoot myself. You haven't had me jump off a cliff. One sec. Sorry, Speed. No, you can't play with that. Or into a lake, or anything like that. You've just been dragging me around to places like this. I mean, what are you hoping to find? I'm hoping to find whoever poked those people full of holes and left them in a pile. Wow, that's what happened. We both see through the same pair of eyeballs. We read the same article. Hi, Speed. I can't see through you, buddy. I can't use those eyeballs. Just because you make me look at something doesn't mean I pay attention to it. Same. And also, just because they found some bodies here doesn't mean a psycho murderer is hanging around. This doesn't make any sense. And besides, you could just make me stab myself if it's death by stabbing you're after. It makes sense to me, and that's what matters. I'm looking for something I'll be satisfied with. Like old age? You're young. I have time. At least let me have a cigarette. I am dying for a cigarette, Quentin. I would have thought after 3 months you'd be over that. Well, I'm not. Nicotine fit, baby. Isn't lung cancer I can't see Speed. I'm sorry, buddy. Isn't lung cancer a sufficiently horrible way to die? Just go away. Let me smoke. And if I'm 30 or 40 years, I'll die of lung cancer. I only need 1.8 more K loafs to suggest a game. Nice. You get your revenge, and I don't have somebody else controlling my body for the rest of my life. Girls your age shouldn't smoke, Haley. Well, girls my age shouldn't be puppeted by vengeful ghosts either. Okay. I really like this this like black and orange palette here. It's spooky. It's Halloween colors. I love it. Can I jump? I can't jump. But can I go in this house? Spoopy. Okay, well I can't do anything with these boxes. They're camp beds. Remember when you paid to send me to summer camp? They had these beds. Actually, the cabins looked a lot like this one too. Oh man, summer camp. They're stuck to the dresser with rust. Must have been from sitting here for a long time. Or were they just cheap crap? Does the price of tools really matter? Of course it matters. Nothing in the drawer. Ew. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's right? Oh, right clicks my inventory, right. Examine bunk bed. Can I examine these crates? Is there something behind the crates? Hiya. Pick up. I wonder, can I commit vandalism? Maybe. I don't think anyone's touched these for decades. They're covered in dust. Sneezes. Blech. Dust. What's this? It's adorable. It's pointless, and it looks much newer than the other crates. I will name it Tim. Tim the Box. They've been slept in recently. Ew, cobwebs. Is there anything, nothing over here. Okay, that was the house we just searched. I really love stylized games like this. Like, this presentation is just freaking cool. I wonder if there's like... Okay, there's an invisible wall. But what was it today? Today I got to work more on my script for Project Parent after, and I said this yesterday too. But I'm finally getting back on track with working on it, and it's been killing me that I haven't gotten to really do anything for it in months. But it's getting there. I even like I played through it again today. Actually, I did more of a what I would consider a doomed playthrough. to get a bad end, if you will, just to like see what happens and talk about it and stuff. Um, and yeah, and I even found more stuff to put in the script. So it's been good. Today's been good. The wood is still in relatively good shape. I don't think it's been out here for very long. I wonder if I'm supposed to break any windows. Ooh. Well, I can pick up these tools. Examine cup. It's filled with rainwater. Let me drink some. I'm thirsty. Seriously? Sure, it's just rainwater. There's nothing wrong with rainwater. Just some rusty knives and spoons. Blech. Okay, that's actually really nasty. Goodbye, stone. Again, I'm expecting this game to be like probably like an hour. But actually that house looks different. Actually real quick, what's there's two doors. Oh, that made music. Or it's locked. Well, where would I put my rock? Uh-oh. I can make silhouettes, that's it. Some furniture, perhaps. Is that a person? No. My eyesight's better than yours. That's a person. Our eyesight's exactly the same. Actually, maybe it's a chair. Okay, what about the other door, though? Ah. Smells like stale air and old cigarettes. And I feel like something's watching us. Of course you do. Oh god. Looks like the food has been in here for a long time. Yeah, maybe. Smells awful. You misspelled delicious. There's nothing of interest. Says you. Nothing's happening. Just a dry pile of rotten mush. Old pots and pans. Old pots and pans. Let me see what's over here first. Take this book. I'm sure eventually we gotta be using this pick up and throw mechanic. Books are unexplained phenomena, urban legends, UFOs, all sorts of bizarre things. Any about ghosts? Several. How about poetry? You can see everything I can see. No, there aren't. Do you miss writing poetry? It wasn't poetry, and no, I don't. I got over that nonsense years ago. I I snuck into your basement and read some. I thought it was good. I mean, it didn't rhyme, but whatever. Slap. Ow. And now you made me slap my own butt, perv. It's called a spanking. It's what children get when they misbehave. Yeah, sure, that's the reason. What? Nothing. Quantum Star YT, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing today? Is this a hammer? Hammer! What if I use the hammer to break the door? Okay, I have 2 places I can go. Is that a chainsaw? Okay, hold up. Hammer time. Every one of them has been tripped. Instant rice, mashed potatoes, canned beans, all the stuff you used to eat. Yes, bachelor food. They look damp and rotten. Instant rice, mashed potatoes. Now that's my kind of toolbox. Blech. Tools. Can I open the door? No, I can't. Chainsaw. Don't touch it. What? The chainsaw. Why not? Come on, you know tools make me uncomfortable. And chainsaws are the worst. Blech. Super icky. Key. Okay, so we got a key. They're covered in rust. Eating rusty nails. That's a horrible way to die, right? Why are you giving me suggestions? I don't know. It's fun. Your name is Roger. This is your kingdom. These are your rules. Rule number 1. Your childhood was one of inferior lies and inferior fairy tales. You have grown up. Rule 2. Remember the truth. There is no truth. Rule 3. Forget the truth. Reality is what you decree. Rule 4. You have books full of better lies and better fairy tales. Use them. Create your truth. Create happiness. Rule number 5. You are a king. You are a god. This sounds like somebody who's mentally stable. Rule number 6. Do not fear or trust the crackling whispers among the trees. They are more equal to them. You're more than equal to them. They look damp and rotten. The breaker is tripped. It's an old water heater. I saw examine furnace. Looks like it hasn't been run for years. Okay, let's go back up the stairs. What is this? They're bullet holes. How can you tell? With all the target shooting we did together, I'm surprised you can't tell. Matthew 19. It is a page from the Bible. It is a page from the Bible over there. There's a grocery list. I'm sorry. There's a grocery list. There's a grocery list is scrawled on it. Old cigarette butts. Can I have one? No. Well, I tried. How about food? I'm feeling snacky. Your inexplicable chipperness about this whole situation is kind of infuriating. You know that, right? I'll take whatever relationship I can get. This is not a relationship anymore. Whatever. I'll take what I can get. I'll still take what I can get. Well. Happy Prime Day, everyone. I had no I had the notification, I think, from Amazon, but I between spending money on my car, I'm good. I'm good on buying anything for a hot minute. It's covered in cigarette burns and food stains. An expensive telescope. So we do have a key. The Mighty Jimmy. Oh hey, it's our favorite book. Sarcasm? Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to tell with you. It's like old and ragged. It's moldy and covered in dust. Nobody slept here in a very long time. Can we lay down? I'm tired. No. Meanie. This is an old television, isn't it? An old CRT television. You remember watching movies together? Of course I remember. That was only a few months ago. Do you miss it? In a sense, yes. Me too. Okay, there's another set of stairs. Okay, wow. There's a lot of places to explore here. Toothbrushes and pills. Several different kinds of toothpaste. A water pick. My girlfriend used to have one. Seems a little out of place with everything else in this house. You had a girlfriend? I thought I was the only woman in your life. Two, actually. Back when I wanted children. Years ago. The first one thought I was too controlling. The second one thought I was too vindictive. Vindictive and controlling. I've accepted that I am both of these things. Both of those things. You're not vindictive. You're just confused. It's dry and stiff. But True Geekster, how are you doing today? I'm too broke to participate. Steam Day is the real holiday here. Nothing's happening. Oh wait, crap. Need to use the toilet? Nope. Oh, actually, there's no water in the bowl. Well, now I do. There are bushes outside. Yuck, it smells awful. You complain about smells a lot. Wretches. Donnie, welcome. How are you doing today, dude? Oh wait, no, open that door. Lonely, hapless campground. I hear them at night when it rains. Scratching, seeking men, cat-like men, gods like me. Put on the cat ears, gentlemen. There is more electricity in the air since last week. Crackling. I feel the wind of another planet. I am Jesus. God is for. They whisper everywhere. I speak back, and they hear me. We teach each other. They are so much like me, in spirit. The animals are gone, too, except for the crows. Warm like breeze blowing. Sparkling waves. Empty island, always empty. My kingdom, my truth. When will they come? And will I greet them with the bowed head or with bullets? I am Jesus. Well, that's interesting. Money. Oh, wow. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money there, baby. Oh, wow. Probably tens of thousands of dollars. Oh, wow. Take it. The money. Take it, Quentin. Let me have it. No. Please. You don't need it. So what? I want it. Come on. No. Holy fuck, Quentin. Let me have the money. Watch your temper. And watch your language. This is what gets you in trouble. You don't get angry often enough to know how to handle it. There are thousands of dollars, which you won't be needing. Fuck you. Fuck you too. Please, I want the money. It's old and weathered and covered in dust. Seems it was outside for a long time. It's been up here for a long time too. I'm not confused, I'm Patrick. Old cardboard boxes. It's locked. A lot of important papers. There's a map here. It looks like it might be useful. Do I... Ah, there we go. Ah, cool. So we are in the maintenance room. It's locked. Can I use the key? I guess the key will probably be used automatically. Ew, spider web. Thousands of dollars. I could buy a 2011 Honda Civic. I can afford one hospital visit. Anything back here? That was the bathroom. So some craziness be going down at this camp. Okay, so this was the main floor. I think this door we haven't checked. It's locked. Wasn't there what was it? Hold shift to run, hold left to display the cursor. Release left mouse button to interact, right mouse button to examine inventory, press T to skip certain dialogue, press escape to toggle this menu. Okay. So we'll come back to here later. So I take it that wait, that's probably the bathroom building right there. Maybe. Or is this the maintenance? This looks like it would be the maintenance. Nothing to see. Everything just feels wrong somehow. In here? Everywhere. The whole island. I don't feel anything. Of course you don't. I came here for Bible camp as a little boy, and I met a girl named Heather. We were lonely children. Sometimes loneliness forges the strongest bonds. While the others participated in camp activities, we explored the woods together. We loved to hunt for snacks. I love to hunt for snacks as well. We love to hunt for snakes under rotten logs and rocks and to climb trees. She had a huge bag of sunflower seeds that we ate as we sat in the branches. I mean, look at the wallpaper. Fuchsia with pine. What were they thinking? Our families lived close, but after those few weeks, I never saw her again. That was 33 years ago. Now this island is mine, and it is empty. I've known many women since then, in more ways than my child's mind could have imagined. But I still remembered Heather, who to me will forever remain a chubby, wild-haired 11-year-old girl. In this moment of foolish nostalgia, I leave this note for posterity. I, the king, will die, and these buildings will rot, more than they already have. Maybe someday someone will find this. They will know that a boy named Roger and a girl named Heather met here, and they hunted snakes, climbed trees, and ate sunflower seeds together. They're so dirty I can't even see outside. Can I examine the trees? I cannot. Let me check the map. So does the map always go... I don't know. I do wish I could figure out where I'm at, but I think... Oh, maybe... Okay, so maybe that was the staffing house, and maybe I was in cabin number 3? Maybe that's where I'm at? Well, let's go this way. So I think if I keep going this way, maybe it'll take me to the maintenance house. This looks like the bathroom, maybe? Examine building. The concrete is quite weathered. It's been here for a long time. This looks like a church. Wow, this thing makes me feel weird. It's just a rock with a strange symbol on it. You don't feel it? I don't feel anything. Okay, so this is indeed a church. But... I can't say I see it on here. Hall of We, the Four, the One. The Glorious Wisdom Chapel. It's not actually a door. It's just a concrete outline. I think it's part of a wall. Maybe there's another entrance? One would assume so. It's too dark to see anything. It looks relatively new. So maybe this isn't on the map. Are we going to commit some vandalism? It's too dark to see anything. Is this a rock? Okay, well that didn't do anything. Maybe, it's too dark to see anything. Okay, what if I, like, walk alongside the building? Look in a window. There's probably, like a door hidden in the dark side. Examine building. Examine building. Yeah, I guess, we'll probably come back over here at some point, I'm sure. Or maybe there's like a basement door. Examine building. Okay, well there's the other building that's right next to it, so let's find out what this is. Oh, I'm so stupid. We were just here. Oh, maybe. Wait. Maybe there is a trapdoor. This is not a door, but a window to the soul. Okay, well, we have some dead-looking trees. Oh, what's the sign say? It's pointing north. Okay. I have no idea how you do that. Well, I have a good sense of direction. You don't. So I think this is... Okay, so this way is north. This is right by the coastline. So I would assume that this would be... We're probably here. Maybe. Well, let's go... Let's see. North. We're going east now. East? I thought you said west. The concrete is quite weathered. It's been here for a long time. So far, nothing. Okay, so I'm going to assume that was the bathroom shower building. What does it say? The doors to God is closed to thee. Dogs might go to heaven, but foxes go to purgatorio, my child. Oh no. Okay, and this is cabin number 1. And we've been in here before, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we were here already. I can't seem to interact with these boxes. They're camp beds. Spider webs. Can't seem to interact with these windows. Okay. So, that was cabin 1. Let me find the coastline. That's the coastline. So, we go, I believe it was this, okay, cabin 2. And I believe we already searched this one as well. So, something's going on here. Spooky music. Okay, so that's cabin 1. Cabin 2. If we keep... Oh, there's something down, like, south. So let's go find out what the heck that is. So we have the water. I do not know. I guess whatever is supposed to be over here, we will solve later. Do foxes like water? Of course we do. Speaking of water, this is a hydrate reminder, everybody. We need a Fox water park immediately. Oh, I can 100% get behind this. But Gav, welcome. How you doing today, dude? Let's test this out. Hold him down. If the bubbles stop, it just means he really loves it. Examine ruins. Oh, okay. Guess there used to be a building here. Seems so, and I guess it's pretty recently. Okay, so this is the maintenance. I wonder if there's like something under here. Okay, so and we checked all this, if I'm not mistaken. Drink the rainwater. So I guess there's nothing over here. Rainwater, my favorite. It's my favorite type of water. Okay, so we searched the bathroom shower. We searched the main office. I don't know what this is yet. 1963. Okay, so we're heading back north. I can't seem to climb this mountain. Have you considered having a hydrate option for the Derolofs? Yeah, we could do that. We could do that, I think. Okay, so I do have that key. I have not used it yet over here, but will it work? It's locked. I do not know what this key goes to. Let's see. So I believe this is the staffing house. That means that there is a cabin right over here. I don't think I've been into this one yet. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't think I've been inside this one. Oh no, I have been. Yeah. Nothing to see. Except the writings of a madman. Okay, well, there has to be a picture of a drowned a drowned soaked fox, and he just says, "Stay hydrated." Okay, I think have I searched all the buildings? Okay, well, there's clearly something I'm missing here. And that church isn't the maintenance building, was it not? So, oh wait, what's this? What's this? It looks like a generator. It's not running. Let's head north. Again, so we have a church that's got an upside down cross, so yeah, that's something. So there must be let me see real quick. Certain dialogue. Escape to toggle this menu. The game saves automatically. Take your time. Explore. Looking window. Let me just check all the windows. Maybe. Or maybe there's like. Relatively dark to see anything. I will say though, again, this color palette, it's making me more and more excited for Halloween. It's not actually a door, just concrete outline. I think this is part of a wall. Maybe there's another entrance? One would assume so. Wow, this makes me feel... maybe... Wait. Maybe, examine stone. It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. Wait. Oh, it's an examine building. This place is evil. Wait a minute, what's this? The concrete is quite weathered. It looks like it's been here for a long time. Is there a way in? Aha. Examine what? That's odd. It's made out of copper. It hasn't oxidized yet. It's shiny enough I could see your reflection. And do you like what you see? Oh, for God's sakes. Stop. I don't want to have... Dying hasn't changed that. Calm down, jeez. I was just wondering if you think I'm attractive. You would be attractive if you weren't a child. Now let's stop talking. Why do you always act like I'm asking for sex? I'm never asked you for sex. I'm not even sure how that would work now. I only ever wanted to be friends. You're not the one who turned us into something weird. Chris Hansen! He noped out of a sentence. Yeah, I straight up noped out of that sentence there. Haley, there's no way... Oh, gosh. There's no way for a 12-year-old girl and a lonely 34-year-old man can be together alone every day without it turning into something weird. Especially when the girl keeps asking uncomfortable questions about how her body looks. Well, that was fun. Let's just see what's down this hatch. Ugh. We ain't like that part. Big agree. That sounds... No. I'm 13. What? You said I was 12. I'm 13. You're a child. No, I'm not. You are. You talk like an adult. You starting to look like an adult. Maybe sometimes you think you think like an adult, but you're a 12-year-old girl, Haley. 13. Adults don't run their daddies and lies about being emmed when they can't handle rejection. I'm sorry. I was angry and I wanted him to care for once. Well, good job. He cared enough to put a dozen bullets in me. And now I'm dead. I'm never going to have a wife. I'm never going to have children. Any friendship we might have had died with me. I don't believe that. You don't have to. That's just how life works. You punch a hornet's nest, you get stung. Yeah, I got very uncomfortable so fast. Oh gosh, it's like such darkness. What if 14? Absolutely not. Crowbar. I think you could swing this thing? Maybe. Well, let's find out. Now, how do I use the crowbar? Pages of survival newsletter. They're all quite old. Pages of survival newsletter. They're all quite old. It's stuck or locked. It's stuck or locked. Can I not use my crowbar? Crowbar. These boards look new. Okay, yank. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Maybe there's something around here we can use to break through them. I have the crowbar. How do I use the crowbar? There we go. Okay, I guess I'm walking in pure darkness for a hot minute. Oh. Wait, where the fuck am I? I don't know where I am at. Watch your eyes, people. It's stuck or locked. An uncomfortable cot. It doesn't look like anyone slept in it. They're stocked with cans of food. It's a rusty ladder leading nowhere. Why would it be leading anywhere? I don't know. Where is there a light switch? Okay, so I am thoroughly lost. I don't know if I actually went somewhere when I walked into the darkness earlier. A flashlight would be really nice right about now. Okay, wait a minute. This is okay. I see. I can't. And that was the room I was just in. Okay. A ladder. Oh, it's an open hatch. Okay, so now we're in the church. Okay, so there's gotta be some kind of pattern. I wonder who lit the candles. We, the four, the one, we have language. Writing too, and power to put in it. We are gods now, if ever we weren't. Gods need domains, unfactored domains. So we make another, a better one. A terrarium, maybe. And they call it Ask Roger. We call it Kingdom. The greatest experiment yet. Four humans go in and live. We're writing a tome, a silver, of wisdom. It will keep the father's beast away. The glowing skull ball will be our throne. A moon, maybe, they call it. Ask Roger this too. And the sky ball will be wisdom too. Kingdom will be kept alive. That name seems familiar. Roger. The article said something of someone named Roger Cox owns this place. And he's a recluse, right? You said you didn't read it. I may have read a bit. Observe and knowing. Sounds humans making art. Instrument for data. Beauty is circles of all. Yes, puncture for science. Music meant for? He met a man, an eyeless man and a toothless man, and he looked at the man, and the man looked at him, and he saw the man was beloved and dearest friend of friends, and the man spoke to him. How long since you have tasted bone marrow? And he told him truthfully, and the man said, come, and he went with. And the man, they vomited pure, cold, clean water into endless, eternal, infinite sea. And then, the end. The story by We, the Four, the One. Blech. It's like an alien wrote it or something. Oh no, it was written by AI. Just woke up and got soup. Nice. It looks useful. The paper. Oh. 010111, the farm and of pigs and smoke. Our writing, it sucks for now, says Roger, but will be better. More to learn. Stories. Rogue Reaper, how you doing today, dude? I'm buying clothes? Nice. It's just illegible scribbles. I wonder who lit these candles. What about the code? Oh, maybe? Okay, wait. What if this is the code? Aha, I was right. The 010011 touch. What? That felt really weird. What the hell just happened? Jeez, it's hot. And it smells like rotten meat. I feel floaty. Where are we? I have no idea. Ruh-roh. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Milk outside a bag of milk. It really does. It definitely has that that color palette. They look like skyscrapers. They aren't though. Feels like a telephone pole, except without wires. Doesn't seem to be emitting any light. Am I sliding? I slide. Can I go inside these? No, I can't seem to go inside them. Can I walk on the? I can walk on the red. It's like a clock thing. What is this? It's very slippery. I didn't seem to do anything. Whoa. Welcome to hell. Oh wow. What the hell? Can I examine what these are? These look like houses. It's weird. What? It's ice cold. Oh, can I open the drawer? There's no hinge. They're just solid iron. Can I throw the... Nothing. I'm starting to wonder if, like, throwing stuff does anything. It looks like a bed. I suppose, but it's made out of concrete. What does this paper say? 011010, the Throne Forest. Okay, so I guess these... Oh, the music machine. Okay. So I guess these are different things that can be played on the organ, taking me to different worlds. Some heavy iron stakes. So I wonder if I go... let's go see what's happening over here. Do you think these are what you're... I'm sorry. Do you think these are what you're looking at for? They're sharp and pokey. No, I don't think. Wretches. What's wrong? It smells awful. Like manure covered in horseradish. I would recommend not sniffing them then. Let's stand somewhere else, please. Doesn't look like there's anything to note in this room. Ow, ow, ow. Sorry. I gather it's hot? Yes, yes it is. Ow. Don't touch that again. Wait, what is this? What's in there? I don't know. It just looks like a mess of concrete. Yeah, what type of obscure horror are we into now? So this is the music machine. This is another one of David Semensky's games. Oh, what is this? A doghouse? There's no door. It's made of concrete like everything else here. It's the size of a shed. And I don't hear anything barking inside. Well, it looks like a doghouse. It looks like a concrete shed. It looks like it was made from a single piece of iron. I don't feel a breeze. I wonder what's making the blades turn. Oh, can I go in here? Yes, of course. I haven't seen anything these would go to. Just some nails. Ah, this sink actually works. Did you give me a different option a second ago? Oh, never mind. Examine machine. Aw, it's adorable. It just shrunk. They don't look like they're doing anything of use, except making a cool clicking noise. Oh, what's this? Yuck! What? Something about these is really disgusting. They're just tools. Yeah, but they look like they're sort of the tools you use to torture someone with. They look like they're made of aluminum. Okay, yeah, we read this already. I can feel the heat radiating from off of it. This definitely took a wild turn for sure. Can I go? What's this way? Oh, looks like there's something over there. Let me get out of this factory here. Again, we're going fast. Okay, so this is, I believe, a slaughterhouse. There's some ordinary kitchen knives. What is this? Is that blood? I think so. Good lord, pigs. It looks like it's made of a single piece of iron. Where is my glowing red ball here? Oh, shoot, indeed. It's nasty and sharp. What is this? Ah, okay. Maybe so I think this will take me back to the music machine. I was right. Okay. I just realized this room's like black and yellow. The farm of pigs and smoke. Let's go to the Thorin Forest. Oh. Ow. Ow, Quentin. The rain. What? Get inside. Hurry. Ow. So what's your problem? The rain. It's hurting me. Is it acidic? No, I don't know. I can't explain it. All right then. Back out we go. No. I can feel it killing me. Don't go back out there. You remember that I'm trying to kill you, right? Yeah, whatever. Don't go back out there. We could stay here forever. Okay, fine. Just don't try to stay inside while you can. Just try to stay inside when you can. The pain's going away now that we're not outside. Seriously, Quentin, seriously, it hurts. What is making this sound? Looks like there's another house over there. I wonder if I can actually, like, die for not... Probably not. Can I go in here? I'm wondering if there's like a true objective to this game, or if it's just... I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is an actual way to, Ow. It feels awful, Quentin. Bring me inside and let me have a break. Yeah, I really wonder what happens if I, like, stay out and about too long. As far as I'm aware, I don't think I can actually, like, die. Maybe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not entrance. Please, Quentin, please. I'm trying, it hurts. Actual music jump scare. Well, I can't seem to examine this stuff. I wonder if you can actually, like, die for standing out in the rain. Yeah, I can't well, I can't jump. Okay, that's the way out of here. I wonder if there's anything else, like, important, but... Wasn't there... There was, I love the vibe of this, honestly. Yeah, same. I really do dig the not just like the visual style, but like the like there's an unsettlingness to it. You know, it's funny. The sorry, one sec. I was just curious what this was. I will say the stuff earlier was kind of uncomfortable, but the like the whole like protagonist 12 and the other spirits like 34 or something like that. But you know, I kind of realized there was press T to skip certain dialogue, and I'm kind of wondering if that was one of them. Oh, okay, so we're not done in here. Nothing here can kill me. Time or hunger or damage or will. Only the rain. The new world will be heaven, they say. Petting and poking me. Cooling, wrenching. Time will stand still, they say. Our children will have children and prosper. Believe them? No, not now. Not after my capture. Not after the rain. They keep others somewhere. Other places, other cages. The others are strangers. I have not met them. Their names, Mary, Jessica, and Hector. One for me, one for him, they say. How long have I been here? I don't know. Too long. Or not long enough. Or exactly as long as I deserve. Long enough I taught them to write, damn it, to speak, to tell stories. A creature is under my building, my cage, growling and whispering. Woodland teeth, it says. Your friend, it says. Listen? No. Too many mistakes already. So many mistakes. Who am I? Now I know. Not Roger, not Jesus, not a king or god. Not a truth crafter. I am Judas Iscariot. Is that Judas's last name? I'm sorry, I'm not a very religious person, so I don't fully know. I have no idea what this is. No comment, Haley? My skin hurts. Okay, so... And I assume if I take the teleporter again, it's just going to take me back to, back up to the... Okay, I thought so. I just wanted to check. I wanted to confirm. Okay. So I don't know where to go, to be honest. Let me in. See, there's another house over there. There is a smokestack over there. That's probably where I should head next. Wait, have I been... Get me in! What's this? This is still getting, like, rain put on me here. Is there any way into the smokestack? I ran out of visual landmarks to explore. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What if my only way out is death? Oh god, things are getting, like, dark. Oh no. Oh, this is not good. I'm dying. No, 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 no. Oh, this is bad. This is terrible. What are these pipes? Yeah, I don't know where to go. I feel like I explored all of... Oh, wait. Oh, it's just a branch. Oh, God. Am I missing something? Yeah, I don't know if I'm missing something or not. We searched that building, and as far as... Oh, wait. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, is there... God, that music sting jump scare. God dang it. We might die here, folks. Oh, shit. Okay. So... Guys, I think we died. I think we died here. Oh, no. I'm gonna assume this was supposed to happen. I'm gonna assume that this was the only way out of that situation. Who's there? Haley? No. Who are you? It doesn't matter. Alright, I suppose it doesn't. Do you know what happened to Haley? She is far away, somewhere else, an infinite reality beyond you. Dead, of course. I saw that too. Yes, I did. So tell me, was it worth it? Was it satisfactory? Maybe. I didn't want this. No. Maybe. Maybe not. Perhaps you yourself don't know. I do, but I don't have to tell you. So what happens next? It's not for me to decide. I am merely a voice. That is for God to decide. Well, I look forward to meeting him. I have a few choice questions before I get thrown into hell. You should. Bitter. You sound bitter. I am. Spirit. Creation is full of the terrible and the wonderful, and the known and the infinitely unknowable, the hellish corners and the heavenly peaks. And even in death, you have barely scratched its surface. I don't care. Very well. I have a message from Haley. What? Yes. Well, she says that still loves you. That is all. Okay. Oh yeah, so shit. All right, we're not done yet. I want to see the other worlds. So, okay, what we learned, you can in fact actually die. Oh shit. Oh, okay. I hit escape and it just closed the game. Well, load game. Can I load? I didn't make a load, did I? Like, oh boy. Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay. So let me see if I can remember. There was the... Okay. So there was a key I was supposed to grab. I think this is not important. Let's see. That was the... I'm trying to remember what building this one was. There was also a key that I grabbed at one point too. I think it was all in the oh my gosh. Okay, I think that was the... Yeah, this building we were in. Let me go in and grab the there was stuff in the basement. I think it was... Oh, the key. That's what it was. Grab the key. So we had the key and we had... It wasn't this door. It was this door. And I believe it was file cabinet. Map. Can I not use this key for that? Like, I have no idea how the key thing works. It don't matter. Okay, so we got our essential items. Let's... Oh, that's not it. So we're at the staffing house. I think... Where the heck was it? I think it was the bathroom. And that is cabin number 3, so that means this way should be north. Pretty sure this wasn't it. It was oh gosh. Where was it? It was it was close to the church, but not like obviously close. I think oh my goodness. We're no, my brain, it's broken. I don't fully remember. It was relatively oh, here we go. Here we go. I think this is it. No, this wasn't it. Don't tell me it spawned after I like read all the notes and junk. It might have. It might have spawned after I like read the notes. Oh, what about wait, is this it over here? This might be it over here. I think this is it right here. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, good. Click, 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 click. Oh, turn that back on. The crowbar was over here. Take the crowbar. Now if I just keep clicking on this, will it? There we go. Turn on the light. Turn on this light. I guess I just completely overlooked that switch last time. Okay, so I will have to go back to the red place to get that, that, like, the paper with the code and stuff. Just being in a bunch of trees, just throwing back memories about the dreaded apple seeking thing with the mother game. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Okay, I think that was the password thing. There we go. Speedrun strats. We're back in business, baby. Kinda. Speedrun. Let's go. I don't think we're gonna have time for Iron Lung tonight, to be honest. I still didn't know how the heck to get out of the that forest though. That was something. It makes me wonder if I can die in the other places too. There was an orb in the big building in the acid level. I don't know if I interacted with it. Oh, I did. That took me up to the second floor, which then gave me the note, like the lore, if you will. I think. Ah, shit. The code's in there. It was in one of these houses. Where's that code? I think it's in the other building. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. Get me out of here. Alright, we're back in business, everybody. Question. Can I, like... No, it doesn't... It did say the game save automatically, so I guess I can't, like, choose to save it. Okay. 1,000... Okay, wait. So... That will take us to the void. Alright. What goes on in the void? Ah, yes. I did not expect to see the likes of you. Did you hear that? Yes. I think it's coming from over there. Let's take a look at it then. It seems that you have sailed off the map, girl, and here there be dragons. Huh. Ask it where we are. What these places are. Who are you? I am many things, and I have many names. Right now, I am a voice emanating from a chair. You may call me Voice. And you are a girl, far from humanity's designated home. This place, out of space and time, is no place for you. Ask it where you were. Ask it where we are, Haley. We're in a place, Quentin, out of space and time, Quentin. Good Lord. I sense someone with you. Inside you. Yeah, ignore him. He does not strike me as a spirit to be ignored. Well, he is. Just ask him where we are, Haley. Where are we, Voice? You are in the land of half-dreamed hellscapes. Tell me, do you believe in God? No. No, we don't. Then you do not believe in devils either, and you will not believe where you are. Okay. Ask it to tell you anyway. Tell me anyway. First, tell me of your vengeful companion. That conflicted spirit I sense. Spirit? Who are you? Tell it I'm nobody. He said he's my imaginary friend. You imagine strange friends, girl. Yeah, well, he's not so bad once you get to know him. I see. And you're certain you know him? Sure. Wounded animals are not to be trusted. You have one living inside you. Stop having a conversation and find out where we are, Haley. Do not presume you know to know your imaginary friend. And ask it what killed those people. So yeah, where are we? There are many things in reality and outside reality, girl. Many places human eyes have never deciphered. Many beings human minds have never comprehended. This is such a place, created by such beings. The Spindlemen. Who are they? Creatures of terrible innocence. Once in a time beyond time, they were God's companions. They slept at his feet and listened to his words, and he showed them the ways of creation, for they could not understand them on their own. They are fragile beings, capable of understanding only the literal, not imagination, emotion, or beauty, only usefulness. That is how God created them, and with his help, they dutifully created beautiful worlds of childlike wonder. Forests of warm crimson, deserts of sparkling white, vast oceans of the deepest blue. They were his children, and they were delighted in making crayon drawings for him. But eventually, they became unsatisfied in their naivete, and said, "We do not need your words or your wisdom." They said, "We are four, and we are one. We are the Spindlemen." They said we create, we can analyze, and we can decipher the mysteries of creation ourselves. And thus they left him. Tell it to get to the point. This doesn't help us. Hey, you're the one that wanted it to explain where we are. I didn't ask for a Sunday school lesson. I don't remember hearing this in Sunday school. Hmm? Nothing. Keep going. Humans have always perplexed them. They do not understand your ways, because, as I said, they do not understand imagination, emotion, or beauty. To them, your stories are nonsense. Your paintings and stains, and your music is not as noise. This place and all others like it are their attempts to replicate and understand your world. Seems like it should look like the Spindlemen. So this is supposed to be our world? Yes, but everything is really weird. Yes, until recently, they could only observe you from afar. All they had were glimpses and impressions, but somehow they found a way in. Some crack in the wall. They made contact with one of you. They took his land for their own. And they have been modifying their creations. Building, and always building. Building structures they presumed to have purpose. Building the infernal machine. Infernal machine? What's that? It is their answer to the question, what are humans for? They have deduced that you are complex noisemakers, and they think themselves virtuoso musicians. Because when your existence is a wasteland of quantifiable values, screaming is as good as singing. I think that's all I need, and this thing is starting to annoy me. Let's go. I guess I'm leaving now. My imaginary friend sucks at talking to people. Sorry. Nice meeting you, voice. The Spindlemen are dangerous, you know. Wonderful. They are not malicious, but for all intents and purposes, they are madness incarnated. Their ignorance has resulted in horrific acts. They affect all they touch. Be careful. Thank you, talking wise chair. Wise chair. How do we get out of here? The voice is emanating from a chair. What a line. Okay, so I guess this is my way out of here. It's my way out of here. Okay, good. So we didn't die this time, so that's good. So we only got the music machine left to check. 1-1. This makes me feel super claustrophobic, just like how tight these hallways, like this hallway is. Is that blood? No, they're perfectly clean, Haley. Okay, well, I'm not too sure. Okay, well, we have use of that crowbar. Ow. Hot? No, sharp. Sharp? Yeah, that's the best way I can explain it. Soft and sharp. It's made of wood. Not too sure what that button did. So what are we looking for again? Something pointy, right? Good Lord, Haley, I already told you. I forgot. I wasn't listening. One of those things. Well, try to listen this time. Someone found a pile of bodies. They were full of punctured wounds and probably died of blood loss. It's probably a horrible way to go. I'm looking for whoever did that, because you deserve the worst death that life has to offer. Ooh, spooky. So you still don't believe me? Nope. You will. Ow. Hot? Oh, no. Sharp. Let's try a very welcoming basement. So that was the direction it was on originally. Oh, this door opened up. Then I must rotate this more, I believe, probably. Oof. What a delightful sight. Oh my god. Well, I think this is what I've been looking for. It's horrible. Yeah, I just need to find someone to operate it. Quentin? Yes? I'm sorry. Okay. About what I did. I'm sorry. I said okay. Does it matter? Doesn't it matter? No. They're all made out of rotting wood. It looks like a strange microphone. Ah, so this is the quote-unquote music machine. Okay, so let me go check the other door. I also noticed that each button I press, there's a new like little dot there, so that's helpful. Is this gonna take me out? Oh, we're back here. What the hell? I thought this was supposed to take us back to the church place. Huh. I wonder if anything's gonna be different. Matt, welcome. How are you doing today, dude? So I wonder if anything... Sicky? Ah, I'm sorry, man. I hope you feel better. It's the clock thing. Yeah, so I'm wondering why it took us here. You have all those little orbs. Tell Morty to make you some soup. Oh wow, what the hell? I assume nothing different seems to be happening so far. What if I try warping out again? Maybe something new will happen. Morty's the one that needs soup. Get that boy a nice bowl of soup. Him's a good boyo. There was, you know, now that I think about it, there was that sparkling red gem. I think it was... Where the heck was it? It wasn't in here, I don't think. Maybe we'll need that sparkling red gem. If I can remember how to get into, I think it was... How do I get into this machine, this factory? Or maybe it was, Oh, it was that door right there. That's what it was. I do like that the floor is just made of ice. So, like, you just slide around here. Open that door. Give me the gem. I don't know if this is used for anything, though. There is this well. I don't think... Oh, wait, no, my gem. Alright, get me out of here. Okay, that's different. Yeah, this is definitely different. Good lord, pigs. Oh, and you're back. Okay. And you're back. I need help. Explain. We can't get out. The portals, they keep kicking us back to different places. I see. It seems you are trapped then. Trapped. Likely the Spindlemen have found you from afar, and they are closing the world around you like a cage. Oh, soon they will find you. The Spindlemen are physically weak, but they are certainly overpower a young girl. They will drag you into the music machine, and they will play terrible sonatas with your body. Interesting. Is there any way out? Yes. Kill them. Then the trap will spring open. The creations will begin to crumble, and you will be thrown back into your own world. They will finally reap the wages of sin. That's the worst mixed metaphor I've ever heard. What I'd give for a belt sander right now. Okay, how do I kill them? You don't. I'm in control, remember? Spirit, I cannot hear you, but I can feel you. I know what you are doing, and you don't have to do it. Creation is more than shadows and mechanisms. Creation is full of the terrible and the wonderful, the known and the infinitely unknowable, the hellish corners and the heavenly peaks. Even in death, you are barely scratched its surface, and your cynicism, you are more ignorant than you think. Haley, tell the voice to go. Okay. What a line. What a line. With the cheese grater. Quentin. You shut up. You shut up too. Let's go. with the cheese grater. Okay, we're back in the music machine. So there was this button right here. I think that opened up the top one. Yes. Button. I'm scared to ask, but what the cheese grater doing? We have created music. What a strange microphone. What is this? Oh, it's just pipes. So I wonder if I'm supposed to just keep warping. I'm sure it's gonna eventually take me back to the what do you call it? I just hope it doesn't take me back to the forest, because I don't know how to get out of that one. Oh, hello. What is this? I don't remember this. Quentin. There's something here. In the back rooms. It really is. Quentin? Shh, quiet. Quentin, please. Quiet, I'm thinking. Oh, fuck. Did this kill me? Oh, no. It killed me. No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. Insert the... Wait. Load. Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Please don't tell me. Oh, no. I let my curiosity get the best of me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Who's there? Haley? No, no, no. No. Please. Please let me load the game. No. No. Curiosity killed the fox. God damn it. Oh. Imagine approaching the tall spooky monster that would allegedly kill you. Okay. Alright. 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 Speedrun strats. Let's go. Let's go. Third time's the charm. I wonder if I can like just ignore the map and the key and just go straight for the church. Where the hell even is this darn church? So we're gonna save Iron Lung for another time, because this is actually a lot longer than I anticipated. But like, why even have the load game if it's The Iron Lung is awesome. I really want to check it out. I was gonna check it out tonight, but this game is taking a lot longer than I anticipated. Is that the church? No, that's the, I'm probably gonna need the key. Let's go grab the things real quick. Just in case. Just in case if I need it. Key. Alright, we got the key. Alright, key. Grab the map. Give me the map. Get me out of here. Oh, he made the squirrel stapler in the Dread X collection? Really? I've heard of squirrel stapler. I know he had he was one of the developers for Dusk as well too. Is this it? That's not it. It's that one right there. Yada yada yada. Crowbar. Where's the crowbar? Okay. That's not the right way. I think. No, it was, I think it was this way. He was the main dev on Dusk? Gotcha. I know he has another game too, the Goblin... Okay, perfect. It faded out at the right time. Oh no, wait, hold up. One sec. Okay. Chop Goblins, that's what it was. Thank you. Okay. Give me the paper. This looks useful. One. I really hope though that those shadow things do not chase me, because if I get killed again and like those things, like I have to like run away from those, we're gonna have some problems. We're gonna have some problems. Couldn't really think of anything, but we're gonna go. Alright, here we go. At least we got some nice jams while we run through all the same shit again. I need to, ever since my hard drive died though, I lost my soundboard, like, of all the things I had set up, so I'll have to, like, manually get music and sound effects. This is, Mute City, specifically from Smash Bros. Melee. I think it was this house, I believe. Okay, but seriously though, if I die again, we're probably just gonna YouTube it. I don't want to. I don't want to YouTube it. I want to like finish this. But yeah, if I end up dying again, get me out of here. What happens if I go to the music machine first? 11001. Okay. Press button. Button pressed. Crowbar. Button pressed. Switch it over. Then we go through here. Press button. That's a loud organ. Alright, get me out of here. Okay, so, the void, 1. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Wow, cool. Fascinating. Wow, the universe. Whoa. So cool. Whoa. Alright, flying chair. It's been real. I wonder, because obviously we did this in reverse this time. Welcome to Exhausted Speedruns with Fox. We should have been speed running this. We should have set the countdown timer and everything. But yeah, so I noticed. I wonder if going to the forest is just like a death sentence, because like I couldn't find my way out of it, and after warping to both the music machine and the void back to back, you know, we're setting the same events are playing out here. I can only imagine if this game has a speedrun group. Oh, I'm sure it does. I'm sure this does have a speedrun. And we're back. Yeah. Okay, we're not back to where we were just yet. Get me out of here. Okay, almost. Button pressed. Alright, what did we learn today, folks? We don't interact with the big spooky monster out of curiosity. That's a dumb decision. Do not be like me. Do not make dumb decisions. Button pressed. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh, god dang it. Switch. Alright. Get me the hell out of here. Okay. Now we can stop the Mute City. Now we're back. We're back to where we were. I don't remember this. Something is spooky. Alright. What did we learn? Quentin? Shh, quiet. Quentin, please. Quiet, I'm thinking. Oh, damn it, Haley, stop frightening me. Oh god, they move. Oh no. No, 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 no. Okay. I got like legitimate, like, my spine is like, I got chills down my spine right now. Like, you're not. Shut the hell up. Without ears, they cannot hear. Without eyes, they cannot see. But they can sense. No, do not let the incantation fool you. They know you are here. They are simply deciding how to catch you. This weapon is a gift, spirit. Pull the trigger. Fix your mistakes. Objective, kill! Okay. Fuck it. Let's do some target shooting. For old time's sake. How does this work? Objective, kill. I don't like... Oh, jeez. Oh, I turned around. Oh god, he's coming to me. Really, we're shooting these things. Alright. I don't like where I can't see. I think this... I shot the fort. That was the 4 of them. They were 4. Now they're none. No, I know what is true, says Hector. I know what is truth, besides, merely whim the rulers. This is how he talks, sitting in his hovel, writing his religious papers, saying that he alone remembers, he rules. Your memory is flawed, he says. And I admit that I went mad for some time. We all did. I admit that too, some of the past is just a feverish mist. Nightmare worlds and whispers and terrible needle like men. I do not remember everything, but I remember enough. Hector and I, we are very alike. Once I might have lied as he lies. Perhaps I did, but no more. I leave this note for prosperity. This land is not heaven, but hell. A pathetic shadow of our true home. Demons forged it, and thus it will crumble and dry and flood and perish. Beware the moon and what lies within. Trust the lurking beast. Trust not the moon's silver. Ah, that was... Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Is this like a prequel to the moon's silver? Hold up. Is this a prequel or a sequel? I'm not too sure. Do not fear the script. Yeah, because Hector. He talked about Hector. Yeah, this is Yeah, okay. I didn't expect this game to connect with the other game. Wow, okay. Do not fear the scratches in the night. They are your for they are your salvation. My name is Roger, and that is the truth. Giraffe Town final boss flashbacks. We are for the one. We have language, writing two, and power to put it in it. We are gods now. Even if we weren't, Roger article sounds like someone named Roger Cox who owns this place. Gun. I wonder where do I go now? What do I use the gun for? Oh, maybe okay. Well, let's go back to the void. Maybe. Oh. Oh, I didn't seem to do anything. Can I go to the music machine? Um, maybe I'm supposed to go through back out the exit, but what about the farm? What about the hell forest? No, I guess there's nothing to do in here. Actually, before I like confirm that, let me like inspect everything again. Better will be better. More to learn, stories. It's just illegible scribbles. He met a man with an eyeless and a man with toothless man, and yeah, we read this already. A moon, maybe they call it. Ask Roger this too. And the sky ball will be wisdom too. The kingdom will be kept alive. Okay, so we can't go back to the music machine. Is there anything down this way? No. I like how it wasn't like it wasn't like a mythical weapon or anything that killed those things. It was just literally fucking gun. Bang bang. You're shaking. Are you all right? You just saved my life. Not necessarily. You don't want to kill me? I do. No, you don't. Yes, I do. You fucking don't. Just admit it. Damn it. People aren't nice little mathematical equations you can easily solve. Maybe I don't know what I want. Maybe I'm just trying to find some thread of sense in a mess of conflicting emotions. Or here's a thought. Maybe I'm a sociopath, and maybe I like playing with my food. You don't know. You don't know because people are nonsense, Haley. Stupid nonsense you can't solve. Maybe maybe I don't understand myself, but you sure as hell don't either. Do you love me? What? No. I don't mean sexually. I know. So why not? I don't really need Do I really need to answer that? Yes. I don't love you because that's not how these things work. But I love you. You're too young to know what that means. No, I'm not. I love you, even after the last 3 months. You know, it's not nice having someone else control your body, but I can look past all that because, I don't know, I just can. I mean, you don't have to leave. You can stick around. You can be my imaginary friend if you want. You don't have to like me either, I guess. Just let me go. Just, forgive me. That's not easy. I managed to do it. And you think I'm still a child? I think we are very different people. Yeah? Well, I think you lost something when you grew up. No, Haley, I have never been a good man or a forgiving man. I can't. I'm done talking about this. Okay, fine. So what are you going to spend your afterlife so you're going to spend your afterlife bullying a teenage girl? Yes, that's who I am. That being said, you could have control back for a bit for my benefit. After 3 months, I need a break. That's a start. Well, don't get any ideas. I have one already. I'm going to find a cigarette. Then you lose the privilege, Haley. Girls your age shouldn't. Yeah, I know. Thank you. It's not for you, it's for me, and only for a bit. Right. So, how are we getting off this island? So I think that this was a prequel to the Moon Silver, and far away beyond space and time, there was a crimson forest. The forest that killed me, if I'm not mistaken. The warm leaves rustled. The birds sang shrill songs. The wind turned cold. For the first time, the sun began to set. Oh, wow. Wow. Visual difference. We got color, baby. I do like this color palette too. This is really nice. This music's also really nice too. Okay, well I can't go in the water. I'm starting to think... No, there's got to be something, I'm sure. Okay, holding down shift doesn't do anything. The music seemed... Oh, okay. It was supposed to you just kind of water around. So we got the good end. Yay. After 2 attempts, after this is my 3rd attempt. After 2 failures. But yeah. So that was the Music Machine. Very much enjoyed it. I think the color palette, the artistic, visual art, the visuals were like my favorite part, I think, for sure. Didn't really like the uncomfortable, creepy stuff between the 2 characters, but what was it? It was interesting. It was a little funny, if not silly, the fact that you just get a gun and you just shoot the the Needlemen. The Needlemen were pretty creepy though. I'll say that. I really like the low polygonal style was pretty creepy. Um and yeah, overall like good stuff. I think the Moon Silver might still have to be my favorite of the games I've played so far by David, but yeah, this was good. I very much enjoyed it. I like that this had some kind of connection to the Moon Silver. I'm gonna assume it's a prequel to it. Um, but I thought that was very interesting. Um, that it was connected in some way. Um, but yeah, so overall, the flashing in the spooky sequence was pretty good, settling the fear of, but the wobbliness was a little funny. Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. It was what do you call it? I liked it though. It was unsettling to where like what do you call it? Like it added to the creepy factor to it. And yeah, so we'll probably do Iron Lung next time just because like this game went on like a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Um but but yeah, we'll definitely do Iron Lung next time. And we'll do more Builder Simulator next time too cuz that was a lot of fun. Does anybody nobody I know is live right now. Oh, is that oh shoot. That is a code. Okay, so you know what that means. You know what that means. You know what that means. I'm serious. I'm serious. I would have completely missed it if you had you not pointed it out. Assumed. Okay. All right. Last thing. Last thing before we end the stream. There's the church. If I need that key, I'm going to be very upset. Okay, good, we don't. Crowbar. Give me the crowbar. It wasn't this door, it was the this one. Ladder, get me up. Okay. Okay. Now that we got all that silliness out of the way, let's find out this last secret. Ha. I can't escape my fate. I am destined to be to be one with Giraffe Town. Hug the giraffe. Use audio device. Dearest Rachel, thank you for always supporting me even when I spend all my time obsessed with weird video game projects. I love you. Yes, I still like my original title better. Aw, that's cute. That's really cute. We ended this on a good note. On a very wholesome note. I'm glad you pointed it out as well, assumed Railu. Man, I don't even want to leave this beautiful space. Oh, that was great. You know what? Okay, before I do end the stream though, out of my own curiosity, oh wait, I think, was this not the, okay, I think that was the forest. I was right, it was the forest. I just need to know. I need to know if there was a way out of here. House. Okay. Crisis averted. Again, I'm convinced that this is just like a one-way trip. Like, what does this say? Nothing here can kill me. Not time, hunger, damage, or will. Only the rain. The new world will be heaven, they say. Petting and poking me. Cooling, wrenching. Time will stand still, they say. Our children will have children, and prosper. Believe them? No, not now. Not after my capture, not after the rain. They keep the others somewhere. Other places, other cages, other strangers. I have not met them. Their names, Mary, Jessica, and Hector. Only for me, only for him, they say. How long have I been here? I don't know. It's too long. Or not long enough. Exactly as long as I deserve. Long enough, I told him to write it, damn it. To speak, to tell stories. A creature under my building. My cage, growling and whispering. Woodland teeth, it says. Your friend, it says. Listen? No. Too many mistakes already. So many mistakes. Who am I? Now I know. Not Roger, not Jessica, not a king or a god, not a truth crafter. I am Judas, Iscariot. Is that how you pronounce his last name? I feel like a real dummy right now. Again, the music sting gets me. There's no way to just make a level to make it all the progress meaningless. Oh yeah, big agree. There's gotta be something. But yeah, I'm guessing, yeah, I don't know. What if I just keep warping? Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I guess you're just kind of doomed. Cause nothing seems to like this is really the only focal point of interest in this place. So it turns out there is an exit. But where? Where is the exit? Is it in the factory? It's not in the big factory? Got it. House, 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 house. House, 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 house. It's one of the relatively squarish houses. Gotcha. Okay, well, I'll look around for it. Oh, shoot. That's not a square house. That's a rectangle. Get inside. Okay, I don't know if I've been in all the way over in this corner back here. Ah, okay, there it is. There it is. Get me the hell out of here. So I'm curious now. I didn't grab the I don't remember the combos. Is this something? Okay. I'm gonna assume that the forest I'm gonna assume it's just like an optional thing, and regardless of where I go afterwards, like nothing different will happen. I'm too stubborn to like look up the Alright, it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. Okay. So, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. So that was the Music Machine. Yeah, as I was saying before, thoroughly enjoyed it. Maybe not my favorite of the collection, but I do think the visual art direction is fantastic. What was it? Yeah, overall, just a very interesting game. Like, a little silly at some parts, but still good. You have a good night, Donnie. Thank you so much for joining in, dude. But yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this shortly. Like I said, I don't think anybody I know is live right now, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end this. Okay. So I want to thank you all so much for joining in. Assumed Rylu, thank you. Donnie, Amber, Virginia, Gav, who else? True Geekster, Rogue Reaper, um, Quantum Star YT. Thank you so much for the follow earlier. And yeah, I really want to thank you all so much for joining in and spending your time with me here today. And I hope to see you in the next one. Next time, we'll probably play more Builder Simulator, and we'll finally check out Iron Lung. So that should be fun. And yeah, I'm looking forward to checking those out. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining in. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening and that you all stay safe and take care.